All right, 23 CR 2067, 24 CR 792, 24 CR 2247. All calls the state of Texas versus Tracy Daniel Barnes. It's like we have. Well, we have to revoke probation in two cases.
We do, and there is a restitution attached to those probation orders, and then in a new case that is filed in this court, there is restitution attached to that as well.
Okay.
So I
Does
think
that figure stay there?
what I'm looking at is some sort of agreement that might package both of those together. But this is, I believe, the first setting on this case, and I don't think they have all the discovery that they need.
Well, it's 4 months old.
I believe Miss Finaldi was not appointed until.
Yeah, I'm probably, looks like, well, the attorney represented, looks like as of April 14th was, she was listed, so it might have been 4 or 5.
And then we were
All right.
down for a few weeks.
All right, yeah,
But I am in conversation with my client about a potential resolution. If it is going to be some sort of a package deal, since there is a large amount of restitution involved in all of the cases, then that is something that we would definitely want to
Well, he
exhaust.
reportedly has some sort of windfall of money that he might be able to apply towards restitution.
okay, I'm looking at zero restitution in one clause number, the earliest one. Then the second one, it's restitution $1,200, and then I don't know what the new indictment is going to.
The new indictment is for a commercial paint sprayer that was valued at about $3,200. However, the victim had other items that they had submitted in their restitution request, a little under $10,000. So we would probably need to sort that out as well, or we could.
Okay, so it looks like illegal possession of controlled substances alleged out of Hardin County, failing to report here in Jefferson County, illegally possessing methamphetamines in Jefferson County, October 6th. Was that a drug screen from the probation office or something different? Was that a drug screen that was done by the probation office October 6th of 2024?
Yes.
That caught.
Did I say something?
No, not
I've
right
never
now.
taken these drugs.
Not right now. Just a moment. Don't interrupt. You're going to get a
no,
fair.
I apologize.
See, you're doing it again. Just she's got to take everything down. The probation, the court reporter. When we speak over anything, I'm not scolding you. When we speak over each other, she can't do her job. And the Supreme Court of Texas and the Court of Criminal Appeals, the highest courts, have said if somebody prevents her from doing that because they need a transcript of proceedings whenever it's before them, and if they fail to get the information because people were speaking over, everybody gets in trouble, and they're the people you don't want to get their attention. So I'll talk. If you want to speak, you'll be able to speak, but only one at a time, and we got to not speak over each other. So you've got an allegation one in each case, illegal possession of a controlled substance, Hardin County. Number 2, failing to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office. 3, it looks like illegally possessing methamphetamine on October 6th, and that must have been a drug test that was done at the probation office.
Actually, no.
No, that wasn't it. Okay, what was it?
I think that is something that arises out of allegation number 1 of his possession from Hardin County.
Okay, it's a Hardin County.
It's
But
a violation.
Jefferson County.
I think that it's a violation of 2 of the different probation conditions.
Okay.
Does that make sense, Judge?
Well, see, condition 1 is going to be committing a substantive crime.
And then
And
condition
condition
10.
10 is don't use drugs illegally
So I think that one is counted
without a
for.
prescription.
Yes.
Yeah, and you get hit twice
Yes.
for the same
I did
event.
that. Yes.
4, you fail to provide verification of performing community service hours. And 5, failing to pay courses, fees as directed. Okay, so it looks like you have 1, 2, 3 non-substantive type offensive violations. The others are program related issues that are not substantive crimes, but any violation of probation is enough to get you revoked. And so what are we going to do?
Judge, he has expressed to me that he has come into some type of settlement money that would help with the restitution that is owed in the underlying motion to revoke probation cases. He has also expressed to me that he wishes to be enrolled in some type of halfway house so that he can get his mental health back on track, access his disability, and then make payments towards that restitution for the 2 underlying MTRP offenses, and then potentially the new theft case that he has.
So it must be nice to be able to make your own decisions on this, and you have free will, but your own decisions really are, you're either going to agree to something here without a hearing, or we're going to have a hearing. We're going to have a hearing before me. And this is going to be done as soon as everybody can be ready.
Sure.
But those are your 2 choices. Then on this trial, this case, you certainly have a trial that you can proceed with, but the way this is indicted with these prior convictions,
It'd be 3rd degree.
it's still, yeah, because they're state jail felonies. Yeah, you're still looking at a state jail felony, but it's punished as though it was a 3rd degree felony. So the state jail felony becomes up to 10 years in prison. And you would not be eligible for probation in front of a jury. That got that working against you right now with this other stuff. When can we have this hearing? Because I'm not going to wait on y'all. We're moving forward on all of this. Yeah, every case I've got, we're moving forward. And can we be ready?
I gave them the remaining discovery that they would need while we were here in this hearing. If they will have the amount of money that he would be able to put up front, we could do this in a week and know for sure whether it's disposed of or here.
Can we be ready for a hearing in a week?
Sure.
All right, that's what we're going to do.
Great, Judge.
And this thing about money, until I see it
Sure.
actually in a file in front of me, everybody talks about like they can get money.
Right.
Everybody.
And that,
And until
yeah,
I see it in a tangible form, it's just talk. And
whatever
that wastes
they
our time.
want to bring to the table, it's going to have to be some form of upfront money if it's going to mean anything.
How is that? Yeah. Did you win the lottery, or is it
No,
some
bro.
kind of a
I have my father passed away,
inheritance?
and it's an inheritance part, and then also for $4,500 for my income tax return. It's already been sent to H&R Block and sent back. I just sent Form 2848 to the IRS to try to have it sent to the jail. I mailed it out on Tuesday of this last week. That's when I found out that it had already sent back to the IRS.
So what is it? And again,
Income tax and then money from my father passing away.
aren't you supposed to file by April 15th?
I don't say it's. I think it's a
I
lot.
had
all of
filed
us.
but when I was out. This was from 22 and 23 when I was incarcerated. It was a late income tax file.
Who's doing your taxes?
H&R Block.
Oh, where?
It was in Vider. The Vider offices had been
Have you
prior
done them in the
closed.
past?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so they have a history with you?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
So
Well, anyway,
I filed the 2848, which is a IRS power of attorney to let it be sent to the jail.
But next week we're going to
43.
have it. It gives you a week to try to work something else, or
I understand.
I'll go forward on what we can do. But I'd like to give you a fair amount of time to try to fix all the mess so you can move on with your life and start
Greatly appreciate it.
again and get this behind you. But every case has consequences to it,
I understand.
and some are more serious consequences than others, but they're all serious matters that I deal with. So you were convicted on these two.
Yes.
He's
they were
on regular
convicted.
probation.
That's correct.
We can't undo that, but you can work with it within those parameters that you have that try to take care of this in a form of justice and also in your best interest. But work with her. She's a smart lady. And we'll reset for a week and hopefully we'll move one way or the other next week. I'll do it or y'all can tell me what you want to do.
Okay, thank
And I'll
you.
try to comply with it. Okay, thank you. So that's reset on Mr. Bonds. I have Devontae Huff, please, in two cases. Devontae Huff. 23 was submit to a substance abuse assessment, follow recommended treatment plan. Let me see. Do we have a special plan for him for mental health?
No, sir.
Well, I think we need to do that in all cases where we have an issue so that it doesn't arise in the middle of probation, that they know they have to have obligations of taking their medicine properly and timely. It's ultimately the adult, and if we've had issues before, we need to kind of note them as being matriculated into orders of probation so that right in the middle, see, we've only had it on probation since December, and then
That's correct.
something's come up that should have been foreseeable.
Has he ever shown up for probation? He only showed up for intake. That's it.
And that's his main violation, Your Honor, is him just not reporting.
He's got 3 violations: failing to
What's
report,
that? Community
failing
service and
and Mr. Huff, do you understand how important it is? You're on probation. We want you to be successful on probation. You're on probation in 2 cases.
Yes, sir.
And you've got to follow the terms and conditions of probation, or else your probations could be revoked and then you get sentenced to the state jail for up to 2 years on each case. We don't want that. We want you to be happy and live a life and be in the free world.
Yes, sir.
You do too, I hope.
Yes, sir.
You don't like being in jail.
I'm being in jail.
Okay, well, there's a way to avoid it. We'll
Pay
follow
my
the
fees.
rules.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
follow the conditions of probation. And these are all, everybody has to follow these things that you've been accused of. And it's not like you've committed another crime, which is a bad thing. We don't ever want that.
Yes, sir.
But these are all fixable.
Yes, sir.
But you've got to do your part. We can't beg you and ask you. We can only give you the opportunity, but you're an adult,
Yes,
just
sir.
like me,
Yes,
and
sir.
you make a choice. You can make the right choice or the wrong choice.
Yes,
The
sir.
right choice, freedom, and you get to enjoy life and make the best person you can be out of it. Or
Yes, sir.
the wrong choice, you're stuck in the red suit with all the other guys who you don't want to live with.
Yes, no, sir.
You want freedom. So do you have a doctor that helps you with your medical condition?
I got a part of it MHMR out there.
MHMR. Okay. Do
Yes.
they give you some medicine to take?
I take
How many medicines?
just one.
Oh, just one?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
it? Are you
Zyprexa. That's all I take is Zyprexa.
okay? Do you take that regularly?
Yeah, every day. At nighttime.
Okay. You're not fudging on it, are you?
No,
And
sir.
you have to take that every
It
day.
is Zyprexa.
Is there any on his behalf as his attorney and from the probation office? Were we aware of that medical need
It's-
that prescription?
that-
And is that the only prescription he has, or does somebody?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Okay, hold on. These are people who are very important to helping you. Anything else he's supposed to be taking? Or is it just that one thing?
Well, I wasn't aware of it, but I'm not aware.
I
of
believe
it.
it's just that one thing. Judge.
Okay, he says he's taking it. You're not, I mean, it makes you feel better, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it would be catastrophic if you didn't take it. It would be catastrophic for you. You would end up going to prison if if you refuse to take your medicine. Just like I would get in trouble somehow if I didn't take my medicine.
Yes, sir.
If a doctor, I'm not on any medicine, but if I had it, I better take it because the doctor knows best how to make you feel better.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you've got failing to report January and February and March. Why would you do that? Why would you not report?
I was coming up there and I didn't know the probation name, but when she came and seen
Yes,
me,
sir. Do you know who she is?
yeah,
Her.
He does
and-
now because she went and visited him.
You went-
Hey, does this fix the problem?
yes, sir.
Okay. You've got to work with this lady on doing community service hours too. And
I think I can do it there too, right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can work with her and we are very easy to work with on that. And then we want you to, do you have a job capability? Is there something that you're working with where you could be employed?
Yeah.
Are you looking into that?
Yes, sir.
What do you think you're going to do?
McDonald's. I can do day labor sometimes.
Yes,
They got
sir.
day labor close here.
But you know how to get,
Yes,
you
sir.
know
And
how
I
to
can
get
there.
those? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you're able to work?
Yes,
You're
sir.
willing to work.
Yes,
You
sir.
better work because you got some things to pay for.
Yes, sir.
Is there any reason why we just shouldn't move forward with this motion to revoke the probation? And my goal, of course, is to give him the chance to make good on his promises.
Yes, sir.
And we will add an order of probation which says comply with all mental health treatments and recommendations as directed, including remaining compliant with all medications prescribed.
Yes, sir. I
Okay.
gotta let her know. So I broke stuff.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, she's your lifeline. You want her to know anything that could hurt you.
Bring her back my stuff.
Yes.
Anything I go to image tomorrow, bring it back to her. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And make sure you're going to MH tomorrow whenever you're supposed to.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Why don't what we're going to do is go through just this hearing on this one allegation here on failing to report.
Yes, sir.
But fix this,
Yes,
and
sir.
you ought to be fine. Does the defendant waive formal readings of these motions to revoke unadjudicated probation in cause numbers 24 CR 1551169? Can we proceed in sum?
Yes, Judge.
In each of these, so we're going to take them up together. Each of these, by the way, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm as best you can that any statement you make during these hearings will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So
Yes,
help you
sir.
God, sir. Lower your hand. Each of these motions similarly state that here in this court on December 2nd of last year, 2024, you were placed on 5 years deferred or unadjudicated probation for state jail felonies of criminal mischief in each case. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
In each case, allegation 1 states you failed to report to the Jefferson County Probation Office on or about January 8th, February 17th, and March 18th of 2025, which is in violation of your deferred adjudicated orders, which require you to report.
Yes, sir.
Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading true voluntarily and because it is true?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that a voluntary and knowingly made plea of true to one or more violations of probation, that is enough to grant a motion to revoke probation? Your probation in each case could be revoked. You could be found guilty then and sentenced up to 2 years in the state jail for each case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Knowing that, though, do you still insist on pleading true today?
Yes, sir.
I find you pleading true to allegation 1 in each of these motions to revoke unadjudicated probation as the defendant is making his pleas voluntarily, knowingly, intelligently, and because it is accurate in the allegation. That is enough, Mr. Huff, for this court to revoke your probation, as I find that is enough by a preponderance of the evidence or greater to prove in the record that you have failed to comply with your probation, it can be revoked and you can now be found guilty and sentenced in each of these cases. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you another chance.
Yes,
Make the
sir.
most of this. You must follow all the terms and conditions of probation. Most importantly, if nothing else, you have to report or else you're really not on probation.
Yes, sir.
You're on your own probation, and that's not the way it works. There will be other terms and conditions of probation. Make sure you go over with the probation office if there's any confusion. I'm going to add one. This is you will comply with all mental health treatment and recommendations as directed by those people,
Yes, sir.
including remaining compliant on medications as prescribed. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
See them regularly, take the medicine, and you should be just fine.
Yes, sir.
And this will pass soon enough. Restitution. Is there restitution?
$29,000, Your Honor.
That's a lot.
3,001 and $26,000 in the
Well,
other.
that's a lot. Well, that's how you fix a mess. Is if you cause damage, you pay for the damage. That's how you fix it. So we want you to get a job and start helping yourself pay this back. And it's important. It's your obligation. What did he destroy?
Some windows at a,
McDonald's. Looks like a McDonald's.
yes, and there was a sign at a McDonald's. Yeah, he broke windows with a rock and then he, I think, damaged some stuff at McDonald's.
Okay. Were you on your medicine at that time when you did that?
No, I woke up angry that morning.
Well, here's the deal. All of us get angry from time to time. We all get upset. But you can't hurt yourself and others. And that's what happened here. We all have it. You're not unusual. You're a regular person just like all of us, but we have to show composure. Deal with it responsibly. Obviously, these people weren't the reason why you were mad. So you don't want to hurt people who have nothing to do with the situation. And you don't want to hurt others either.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you get hurt. And it's best, unless you want to cause more trouble, it's best you move on with your life.
Yes,
Because
sir.
avoid trouble if you can.
Yes, sir.
All right.
When do you want to see him back?
Huh?
When do you want to see him back?
Well, we're going to have, I want to know how I want to make sure he's got a track record like 6 months.
Okay.
But we'll see you sooner if you don't follow the rules. Fix this. It's
Yeah.
fixable. Okay. Anything else? That is all. Thank you.
That's